In this video, I have shown how to model the outer body of mouse using Solidworks. For that, I have taken my PC mouse for the modeling process. Before starting with the modeling process, we need a reference blueprint for modeling. I have made a hand sketch of front, top and bottom views of my PC mouse that we can use as a reference for modeling. You can see that I see. I have mentioned also the dimensions of my mouse so that it will be useful while we are doing the sketches and features in the modeling process. I have attached the link for downloading the blueprint in the description. Using that link, you can download the blueprint. Let's start the modeling process. Open SolidWorks, select File, New, Part, OK. Select top plane, select Sketch, select line, center line, draw vertical and a horizontal center line. Select spline, select the 2 points, select again select spline, draw spline with 3 points like that. Now select property manager, select the arrowhead of the spline handle, add a vertical relation, select other point, again select the arrowhead of that spline handle and add a vertical relation. Now select smart dimension, select the 2 points and add a 110 mm dimension between them. Select the other point on the center line and add a 50 mm dimension. Select OK. Now right click the spline and select display control polygon. Adjust the control polygon handles until you get a spline like that. Now select the fillet, select the point, add fillet parameter as 5 mm. Now click OK. Now exit the sketch. Now select top plane, select sketch. Press Ctrl+8 to get normal view. Select spline, select the 2 points as shown. Again select spline, add a spline containing 3 points as shown. Now click the spline, you can see the spline handles appearing. Adjust the spline handles. Now right click the spline, select display control polygon, adjust the control polygon handles to get a shape like that as shown in the video. Adjust the control polygon. Use the blueprint reference to get the shape. Now select smart dimension, select the 2 points, add a 4 mm dimension between, add a 10 mm dimension between them. Now adjust the control polygon handles. Use the blueprint reference sketch, bottom sketch, for getting the shapes correct. Now adjust the control polygon handles. Select that point, right click and select delete. Adjust the spline handles and the control polygon to get the required shape. Now select fillet, select the point, select the fillet parameter as 2.5 mm and click OK. Now adjust the spline handle. Now select the point and select delete. Adjust the spline handle. Now exit the sketch. Now select the sketch. Press F2. Rename the sketch as bottom sketch. Now select front plane, select sketch, press Ctrl plus 8 to get normal view, select spline and sketch a spline with 7 points as shown in the video. Use the reference as the front view of the blueprint. Select smart dimension and dimension the 2 points with dimension 6 mm. Select the other 2 points, rotate the view and dimension it as 8 mm. Now right click the sketch, select display control polygon, adjust the control polygon's handles. As shown in the video, use the reference for getting correct shapes. Use the front view in the reference blueprint for getting this sketch correct. Adjust the control polygon handles. Use control polygon handles to make large adjustments in the spline and use spline handles for making very intricate and small adjustments. Now adjust the spline handles and control polygons. Now select the 2 points and add a vertical relation between them. Now rotate the view and add again a vertical relation between the 2 points as shown. Now select smart dimension and add a dimension between the point and the line. Add an 18 mm dimension. Now adjust the control polygon and spline handles again to get a sketch as shown in the video. Now exit the sketch after editing. Now go to features tab, select curves, project curve, make sure sketch on sketch is selected, select the two sketches as shown and click OK. The project curve is used to generate a 3D curve by combining two 2D curves. Now select front plane, select sketch, press Ctrl plus 8 to get a normal view, select spline, Now add a spline between 2 points as shown. Delete the automatic coincident relations. Now select the endpoint and the curve and add a pierce relation as shown. Do the same for other endpoint. Now click the spline. You can see the spline handles appearing. Adjust the spline handles. Use the reference as front view in the blueprint. Now adjust the spline handles to get a spline like that. Use the diagonal shape in the spline handle to adjust the direction. The arrowhead of the spline handle is used to adjust the magnitude, and the end point in the spline handle. The end point in the spline handle is used to adjust both the magnitude and direction. Exit the sketch. Rename the sketch as L profile by selecting the sketch and pressing F2. Now select sketch, select front plane, select spline and add a spline as shown. Now click the endpoint of spline and the curve as shown and add pierce relation. Do the same for the other endpoint. Now select this spline. You can see the spline handles appearing. Adjust the spline handles. Use the diagonal shape for adjusting direction, the arrowhead for adjusting the magnitude, and the point in the spline handle for adjusting both direction and magnitude. Exit the sketch. Now select the right plane, press Ctrl and drag the right plane to create a new plane parallel to it. Place the plane in an arbitrary position. And click OK. Now select the plane and select sketch. Now rotate the view. Now click spline and add a 2-point spline as shown. Now select the endpoint of the spline and the curve and select a pierce relation. Now add a pierce relation between other endpoint and curve. Now click the spline. You can see the spline handles appearing. Adjust the spline handles in order to get a shape as shown in the video. Adjust the spline as shown. Now exit the sketch. Now you can see the 3 sketches. Hide the plane. Select surfaces, lofted surface. Now select the 3 sketches as shown in the video as loft profile. Now select guide curves and select the 2 sketches as guide curves. You can see the preview of the lofted surface generated. Now click OK. You can see the surface is displayed with the red color appearance. You can manage the appearances, edit the appearances using display manager. So I'm clicking display manager, right clicking the appearance, and I'm selecting remove appearance. So now we have modeled bottom side surface of our mouse. I have modeled only one half of the mouse, the other half can be mirrored. Since the mouse is symmetrical, we are going to model only one half of the mouse. Now I'm clicking front plane and clicking sketch. I'm going to draw a spline, so select spline, draw a 7-point spline like I am doing in the video. So after drawing this spline, I'm selecting smart dimension, select the 2 points and dimension them with 2.5 mm. Click OK. Now select the 2 points and add a vertical dimension between them. Now select smart dimension, dimension the 2 points, add a crosswise dimension of 10 mm. Click OK. Now right click the spline and select show control polygon. Adjust the control polygon handles. Use front view of the blueprint as a reference and make a spline similar to that. Adjust the spline using control polygon and spline handles. Now select the curve and select show icon. Now exit the sketch. Now select sketch, select this arrow, select front plane, press Ctrl plus 8 to get a normal view. Now select spline and sketch a spline with 4 points as shown. Now join the spline with that point as shown. Now adjust the spline handles. Now right click the spline and select display control polygon. Adjust the control polygon handles. Now add a coincident relationship between the point and the spline as shown. Now again adjust the control polygon handles. Use the front view as a reference for getting the shape of the spline. Now select smart dimension, add a dimension between the bottom line and the top point as shown, add a 35 mm dimension. Now adjust the spline handles, the control polygon handles. Now use search command bar to search for split entities command. Now select that command. Now select this point as shown. Now the spline is split into two parts. Select this part and select construction geometry icon. Now that part is converted into construction geometry icon. Now exit the sketch. Now again select sketch, select top plane, press Ctrl plus 8 to get normal view. Now hide the surface. Now select spline. Now add a spline as shown in the video. Place the first point as close to the origin. Press Ctrl to avoid automatic relations adding. Press Ctrl while drawing the sketch to avoid automatic relations adding. See, you can see a yellow color coincident relation have appeared. That is an automatic relation. Press Ctrl to avoid that. Now add a spline as shown. Use top view in the reference blueprint for drawing this sketch. Now drag the endpoint of this spline as shown. Place very close to the origin. Press Ctrl while dragging to avoid automatic relations added. Now drag the sketch. Press Ctrl while dragging to avoid automatic relations being added. Now adjust the spline handles. Adjust the spline handles as shown in the video. Drag the spline as close to the other sketch as shown. Now right click the spline, select display control polygon, adjust the control polygon handles, shape the spline very close to the other sketch, rotate the view. Now select the 2 points and add a vertical relationship between them. Now again adjust the spline. Use top view in the blueprint as reference for drawing this spline. Now adjust the control polygon handles as shown in the video. Now adjust the control polygon handles as shown in the video. Make a spline like this. See whether the spline is okay and then exit the sketch. Now select this sketch, right click, select edit sketch. In my PC this is sketch number 11. Make sure you are selecting the same sketch as shown. I am just checking the sketch. Now exit the sketch. Now select the last drawn sketch and this sketch. Now select features, curves, project curve. Make sure sketch on sketch is selected. The project curve generates a 3D curve based on the two 2D sketches. Select OK. Now select the surface as shown. Select show icon. Now you can see the surface is visible. Now we are going to create loft profiles. Select the front plane, select sketch. Now select spline and draw a 2-point spline as shown. Now select this point and this curve and add a Pierce relation. The other point and on the other curve, this edge and this point and add a Pierce relation. Now exit the sketch. Now select front right plane, press Ctrl and drag the right plane, create an arbitrary plane at this distance, click OK. Now select the plane and select sketch. Now add another 2 points spline using spline command. Now select this endpoint and this curve and add a Pierce relation. Now select this endpoint and this curve and add a Pierce relation. Now adjust this spline to make a slight curve as shown in video. Use spline handles for doing this. Adjust the spline handles as shown in the video. Now exit the sketch. Now again press Ctrl and drag this plane. Create an arbitrary plane at the distance as shown in the video. Click OK. Now select the plane and select sketch. Now add a spline or 2 point spline as shown. Now add Pierce relationship between this point and this curve. Add another Pierce relation between this point and this edge. Now adjust the spline using spline handles. Make a curved spline as shown in the video. Adjust the spline handles as shown in the video. Now exit the sketch. Now select front plane and select sketch. Now select this construction geometry, select convert entities. Now delete the relation as shown in video. Add a Pierce relation between this point and that curve as shown. Add another Pierce relation as shown in the video. Exit the sketch. Now select this plane and select hide icon. Again select this plane and select hide icon. Now select surfaces, lofted surface. Select the profiles as shown in the video. The selection manager is just making the problem. Now select that icon in the selection manager and select that curve. If you don't see the selection manager, just select the sketches as shown in the video. Select the last drawn sketch as shown in the video. In the guide curve section, select this curve and the edge. Now select OK. Now you can see the middle surface has been generated in the mouse. Now select the sketch under this curve as shown in video, the second sketch. Now delete the coincident relation. See, delete the coincident relation. Now add a new coincident relation between these 2 points as shown in video. exit the sketch. Now we are going to make the top surface of the mouse. For that, make sure that upper curve you are seeing in the video is visible. Now select the front plane, select sketch. Now select that upper curve, select convert entities. Now drag the endpoint of the converted entity like that. Now select smart dimension, select the 2 points and add a horizontal dimension of 60 mm. Select exit sketch. Now we are going to select the last drawn sketch and select surfaces and extruded surface. We are going to create an extruded surface as shown in the video using the last drawn sketch. Now select this point and select the curve. Select features, reference geometry plane. We are going to generate a new plane which is coincident to the selected point and perpendicular to the selected sketch. Now select the plane, select sketch. Now draw a spline from that point consisting of totally 3 points. Now select the endpoint of the spline and the edge, select the pierce relation. Now select the spline and select that edge as shown in video, add a curvature continuous relation. The curvature continuous relation, make sure that the spline is with the same curvature as that of the surface and also it is tangent to that surface. Now select the point, right click the point and select delete. Now adjust the spline handles to get a spline as shown in the video. Now exit the sketch. Now select the sketch. Now select surfaces, select extruded surface, reverse the direction of extrusion and click OK. Now we are going to generate the top surface using filled surface option. Now select filled surface. In the patch boundary section, select that edge, add a curvature constraint, select this edge and now select this edge as shown, the third edge. Now add a contact relation. The filled surface automatically generates a surface based on the boundaries we have selected and the conditions we have given for the boundaries. Now select the extruded surfaces, right click them and hide them. Now we have generated one half of the top surface. Now select sketch. Now select front plane, press Ctrl+8 to get a normal view. Now select this sketch and select convert entities. Now drag the endpoint of this sketch to that position I have shown in the video. I am trying to add a coincident relation between these two sketches, but it didn't work. Now drag this endpoint close to the edge of the surface. Now rotate the view. Now select that converted sketch, delete the relation added by converted entities. Now select this point and this point, add a coincident relation, delete the yellow color relation. Now rotate the view. Now select this edge and this curve, add a tangent relation. Now select this edge and this point, add a pierce relation. The pierce relation is not working, so I am deleting the tangent relation. Now we can see the pierce relation is added. I am making sure that every relations are properly added. Now exit the sketch. Now select filled surface. In the patch boundary section, select this edge, add a curvature relation. For the second one, select this edge as shown in the video. Leave the curvature constraint itself. For the third one, select this sketch, add a contact relation. Now exit. Now you can see the filled surface being generated. The filled surface is having bends, we must avoid it, but I am not doing any adjustments in this video. We must avoid it, but actually now I am going to mirror the entire surfaces generated. Select linear pattern, mirror. For the mirror plane, select right plane. For the bodies to mirror, select all the surfaces we have done. Now click OK. Now we are going to close the bottom by adding a planar surface. You can see that the bottom is open. We are going to close it. Select surfaces, select planar surface, select these edges as shown in the video. You can see a planar surface being generated. Now all the surfaces are closed. You can see that, but you can see in the mouse surface that in the front there is a sharp corner. So in order to edit that, we are editing this curve. Select curve number 3. Now select the second sketch and click edit. Now we are going to add a fillet. Select this fillet, select this point, and add a 5 mm fillet. Click OK. Exit the sketch. Now you can see that the corner is not sharp as before. Now we are also going to make another adjustment. In the same curve number 3, we are going to select sketch number 11, select edit sketch. Now adjust the control polygon as shown in the video. I am making sure that the slope of the curve is same. in the front. I am adjusting the control polygon handles. I am making sure the slope is maintained till the end. Adjust the control polygons as shown in the video. Now exit the sketch. Now you can see that the shape of the mouse has been modified. You can see that from the view. We are seeing the entire mouse's view. Now we are going to knit all the surfaces that we have created into a single surface. For that we are going to use knit surface option, and also we are going to make the body of the mouse into a solid one. Now select knit surface. In selections, select all the surfaces we have created. Select merge entities and create solid and click OK. Now all the surfaces have been generated into a single surface and also have been converted into a solid one. Now I am going to make certain adjustments in the sketches. Select this sketch number 11 and make the adjustments as shown in the video. I'm adjusting the control polygon. Exit the sketch. Now select this sketch. Okay. Right click and select edit sketch. Press Ctrl plus 8. Now I am adjusting the control polygon. Edit the spline as shown in the video. Now exit the sketch. Now select sketch. Now select front plane. Now select the line as shown in the video. Select convert entities. Now drag the endpoint of the converted entity as shown. Now select smart dimension. Add a dimension between origin and this point. Add a 15 mm dimension. Now select the point and keep a point as shown in the video. Now delete the converted entity. Exit the sketch. Now go to features, reference geometry plane. Now select this point and this surface. Now a plane will automatically be generated, new plane, which is projected nearest to that point and tangent to that surface. Now select OK. Now select this plane and select sketch. Now drag the outer boundaries of the plane so that it becomes little large. Now select line tool and create a sketch as shown in the video. Select center line tool, draw a vertical center line. Now select line tool and draw as shown in the video. Now select center line tool and draw a horizontal center line like this. Now select this point and the curve and add coincident relation. Now select this line and delete it. Now select center line and draw a center line from that point. Select center line again and draw a vertical center line like that. Select those two center lines and add a perpendicular relation. Select smart dimension, add a dimension between this point and the center line. Dimension as 25 mm. Now select smart dimension, add a dimension between these two sketches as 12 mm. Exit the sketch. Now select sketch, select this plane, select sketch. Now select this entity, select convert entities. Now select this entity, convert into construction geometry. Now select the sketch, select offset entities, give an offset of 3 mm, select reverse option and click OK. Now you can see the offset entity. Now select this dimension, delete it. Now select this line and this line, add a collinear relation between them. Now select this entity and this entity, delete it. Now select this entity and select offset entities, select reverse direction, give the dimension as 3 mm, select exit the sketch. Now select this sketch, select revolve feature. Now you can see the scroll wheel automatically being created, but it is little top, so we are cancelling it. Now drag this, select this plane, press Ctrl and drag this plane. Now you can see a parallel plane being created. Dimension it as 5 mm. Now select this plane, select sketch. Now select these entities and select convert entities. Now select line command, draw a line between these 2 points as shown. Now exit the sketch. Now using the newly drawn sketch, select revolve feature. Now the scroll wheel is being created in an actual position. Click OK. Now select the sketch, select hide. Now we are going to create the whole space for the scroll wheel in the mouse body. Before that, select this revolved feature, right click it and select edit feature. Make sure the merge result is unchecked and click OK. Now under solid bodies folder, select revolve body, right click it and select isolate. Now select offset surfaces, select the distance as 0 mm. Now select these 3 faces. Now an offset surface is created along the revolved surface itself. Use this offset surface and select cut with surface option. Now under feature scope, select selected bodies, uncheck the auto selection and select surface net body. Click OK. Now select these 2 planes and click hide icon. Now exit the isolate, right click the surface cut body and select isolate. Now you can see the hole being created for the scroll wheel. Now select exit isolate. Now I am going to create the slit that you can see in the center of the mouse body. Before that we need to suppress the scroll wheel, so drag the rollback bar that you can see over the last three features. Now select sketch, select top plane. Now select line tool and draw a line like this. Make sure it is somewhat cross. Now select the line, add a horizontal relation. Now select smart dimension, dimension it to 60 mm. Now exit the sketch. Now select features, select extruded boss. Now select last drawn sketch. In from section select offset and give a offset distance of 55 mm. In reverse the direction of extrusion, uncheck the merge result feature. Make sure thin feature is checked and give a distance of 0.5 mm. Now select offset from surface. Now select this surface. Now select transition surface and reverse offset option. Give a distance of 0.5 mm. Now click OK. You can see the body has penetrated inside the body of the mouse. Now in solid bodies folder, right click this body and select isolate. Now select all the faces of the body. We are going to create a surface from all the selected faces. Now in the surfaces tab, select offset surface. Make sure the distance is 0. Click OK. Now a surface is being created along the selected faces. Now select that surface, select cut with surface. Make sure selected bodies is selected. Uncheck the auto select option. In that select surface net body. And click OK. Now now hide the surface bodies as shown and solid bodies also. Now show this solid body. You can see the slit being created. Now select these surfaces bodies and solid bodies, right click them. Right click them, select delete bodies and click OK. Now all these bodies have been deleted. Now drag the rollback bar to the end. Now in solid body section, select revolve body and right click and select show. Now you can see the all bodies. Now select this sketch. We are going to change the distance of the scroll wheel. Now select this 2 points and add a dimension of 20 mm. Now delete this dimension. Now select this sketch under the surface extruded. Click convert entities. Now add a smart dimension between these 2 points as 20. Add a coincident relation between these two things. Now exit the sketch. Now you can see the scroll wheel has moved to a middle position. Now we are going to add appearances. Select edit appearance as shown. Now under the appearances, select that. Under plastic, select medium gloss. Under that I am selecting black medium gloss. You can drag and drop it on the body or drop it on the blue selection bar. Now select face icon, clear the section and select the face icon. Now select these faces. Now click OK. You can add whichever style or color you like. Now I am dragging and dropping a high gloss red color over this body. Select body. Now again I am dragging and drop it on the scroll wheel. Select body. Now the appearances have been added. We have successfully completed modeling of the mouse in SolidWorks. If you have any doubts, suggestions, please comment below. Also, I hope you like this video. Please add your likes, share it. Thank you for patiently watching the video.